Things are getting interesting in the NBA on ESPN. The Nets come in with a pretty good offensive squad. They can hold their own against most teams. They will be squaring off versus the Cavaliers, who come in with an offense that needs a talent transfusion. It's hard to compete in the NBA when you don't have great scorers. And with that, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West out in New Jersey.
Welcome, round ball fans. It's NBA 2K3 time at the Continental Airlines Arena in New Jersey. Welcome. I'm Bob Steele with my tag team partner, Rod West. Rod, looking at the starting lineups, who's going to explode today?
Kerry Kittles is a great ball handler, so a lot of pressure rests on his shoulders. The coach is counting on him to play mistake-free basketball.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, at center, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. At forward, Tyrone Hill. At guard, Ricky Davis. Also at guard, DAJUAN WAGNER. Also at forward, Lamond Murray. And now, it's going to be the starting run for the New Jersey Nets. At center, from touchdown, 7'2", number 55, Nintendo GameCube. At forward, from Cincinnati, 6'9", number 6, DAJUAN. At the other forward position, from Arizona, 6'7", number 24, Richard Jefferson. At guard, out of Philadelphia, 6'5", number 30, Kerry Kittles. At the other guard position, from California, 6'4", number 5, Jason Kidd.
The Cavaliers corral the opening tip-off. Passes it.
The Nets
were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Ilgauskas throws it in. Wagner passes. They push it inside. Gets up. Right wing pass. Kittles takes a turnaround J. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Kittles must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
There's the steal.
Bad pass inside. The defense was so bunched up in there, inside man didn't have a chance at all. You need to wait until the defense stretches out a little, then kick it inside.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Wagner jumps up. Goes glass in the lay-in. Jefferson inbounds the ball. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. Kidd passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots from just inside the line. Bounces off the left rim and out. Loose ball. Wagner with the rock. Nice rebound by the 13-year man out of Xavier. DAJUAN Wagner goes up. Gets the lay-in. The Nets are at the controls. They're shooting 25% from the floor. Passes it. beyond the arc. It's the far iron, but it goes in.
Kittle didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Ilgauskas with the inbound. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Bounce to the paint. 7 seconds to shoot. The fadeaway was no good by Murray. Mutombo grabs the defensive board.
The Nets
work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the floor. Kidd shoots. Gets nothing but net.
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to fall.
Wagner heads up court. He has 4 points from the paint. Caught by Murray. Wagner gets aggressive. Dunks it down with one hand.
Wagner really didn't get fancy with that shot there. He did just enough to guarantee himself the 2.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Push by.
Pass to the paint. Gets vertical. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Way too much contact there. No question why the ref blew the whistle.
He gets the first of 2. Ilgauskas will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Hill throws it in. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Wagner dishes it off.
Watch the clear out.
7 on the shot clock. Goes with the fadeaway. Gets the front rim.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
Kidd has it.
The Nets
have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes it. Gains some altitude. Botches the lay-in. Wagner has it. He's 3 out of his last 4 from the floor. Grabbed by Davis. Seven seconds to shoot. Goes with a crossover. Gets fouled. He gets the first of 2. Jefferson will come off the floor. He yanks it down inside. Down the paint. In low. Martin fires from the post. Can't sink the well-defended shot. It's one-on-one. Davis has the ball. Mim takes the shot from about 16. Can't tie it up.
Mim might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable.
Passes.
13 down.
Kidd launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Kidd comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Passes it. Gets up. Gets the lay-in.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D? He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Nabbed by Martin. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 9-9. The Nets played it even after one period, Rod. Anything jump out at you?
Field goal percentage, Bob. Their coach has to be happy with the tie at this point. They've been getting sorely outshot, but they've kept it even. They need to play some tougher D and close the shooting gap.
Substitution for the Cavaliers.
Harris inbounds the ball.
Get him! Watch the pick. Stay tight inside.
Kidd passes the ball. Kidd now has it. 7 on the shot clock.
Push by.
Kidd puts it up, puts too much on it.
Kidd misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
Out of the wing. 7 seconds to shoot. Received by Murray. Murray takes a shot from the elbow. Forget about it.
He had a good look, but the D stayed as tight as a new pair of shoes on a rainy day. This is going to be a real close matchup.
Passes. Harris releases from close range. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He gives them the lead. He's off on the second. Hill makes the pass.
He had great position and allowed him to snag that rebound. That's how you play this game.
Wagner with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Wagner with the ball. Knocked off course, and it's loose inside.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
Kidd leaves the ground. Watches the lay-in. Passes it. Passes. I got it. Open in. 7 on the shot clock. The inside shot was missed by Hill.
Got him on the arm during the shot. The ref says, put him on the line.
He ties it up. Davis looks fresh coming back on the floor. Yanks it down inside. The Nets have it. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the floor. Martin passes. Martin wants the ball. 7 seconds to shoot. In the paint. Martin shoots with the clock winding down. Bounces it off the left rim and in. Mim with the inbound. Wagner brings it up. He's 4 of 6 from the floor. Lob. Davis fades away inside. Kisses it off the right rim, then in.
Davis starts off with the drop step here, but he quickly makes a decision to pull up the jumper.
Being decisive here is the key, right, Rod?
Time is money. Once you make your move, you have a split second to make the right decision, and in this case, it was the J.
The Nets bring it up. They're shooting 36% from the floor. Passes it. Ball. They're inside. Lets it go from 7 feet out. It's blocked.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
Miles passes it. Leaps up. Goes glass on the lay-in. Mutombo throws it in. The Nets have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Kidd with the rock. Watch out inside. Open in. Pass caught by Kidd. I got it. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Martin takes a turnaround J. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Now, a little bam-bam beneath the boards is expected, but you've got to be set to do it. That's a nice whistle.
Mutombo capitalizes on the second chance opportunity. He completes the three-point play. Mutombo will head to the bench. Ilgauskas comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Wagner has the ball. He has 8 points from the paint. Inside pass. Springs up. It's blocked.
That's an impossible block, Bob, but hey, he did it anyway, and that's all that counts. He had horrible position, but somehow managed to reach over, get the block, and not commit the foul. Good job.
The Nets turn this one over out of bounds. The J was missed by Williams. Murray inbounds the ball. Wagner with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Passes. ISO. Elevates. Has now hit double figures.
Wagner is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA. 52 seconds here in the second quarter. Kidd dishes it off. Shoots. Drops in the well-defended shot.
Man, he is just deadly with that shot. Easy deuce.
Wagner works it up court. He's shooting 71% from the floor. Miles has it. They work it in. Tosses it back out. Murray shoots from 13 feet out. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Murray looked to be in good position, but those mid-range jumpers can be tougher than they look sometimes.
Left side pass.
Get him. Help down low.
Passes it.
Joe, step up. Don't get picked.
Inside. Takes a quick shot. Doesn't get the go-ahead bucket. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 17-16. Let's pass the baton to our studio partner. Take it away, Clark.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Let's review what went on in the first two quarters. The Nets have taken more shots than their opponents, but they haven't been as selective. Their lower field goal percentage has them battling in a close game. Kenyon Martin, in the first half, has a total of 6 points and 1 block. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Nets.
Martin with the inbound.
Pick him up.
Kidd passes the ball.
Got him. 14 blue. Pin down, pin down. Watch the screen. Watch baseline.
7 seconds to shoot. Passes. Puts it up inside. Bounces off the left rim and out.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Yanks it down inside. The Nets are at the controls. They're shooting 31% from the floor. Bounce pass.
I got him. Quick. 2 out, 2 out.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron, no good.
Jason Kidd had everything going his way, but that wide-open three wouldn't fall for him.
Wagner is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Martin throws it in. The Nets work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Caught by Kittle. It's stopped by Wagner. 7 on the shot clock. Kittle gets airborne. Gets the lay-in. Wagner has the rock. He's 5 of 7 from the floor.
Pick him up. Quick.
Rises up. Kidd makes the pass.
Watch the screen. Pin down. Double up.
It's deflected.
The Nets
Will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds. Martin inbounds the ball. Puts it up off the inbound. Connects off the front rim.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Passes it. Davis puts it up, banks it in.
He's far from the best shooter on the floor, but he gets it to fall. That's all that counts.
The Nets have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes. Takes the turnaround Jay. Gets his 6 points a period. He's got 9 in the game.
Nice shot. Had the matchup he wanted, got the points he wanted.
Wagner heads up court. He has 10 points from the floor. Wagner passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Davis is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender missed the challenge on that one.
Kidd has it. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Into the low post. They push it inside. Nice laying off the glass by Kidd. Hill with the inbound. Wagner brings it up. He's shooting 71% from the floor. Passes it. Seconds to shoot. Uses the crossover. Gets cut off by Kidd. Shoots from 12. No way, no how. Good position and tip by Wagner.
Great second chance opportunity.
He fought for position and made the play.
The Nets
would love to extend their lead this trip down. Skies. Gets the lay-in.
The Cavaliers
head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Hill has position down low. Hill fades away inside. Corrals the ball by Martin.
He is such a great shot blocker. He just has that instinct, and he knows how to get a hand on the ball.
11-footer was bricked by Kidd. Shoots from the paint. Kidd hits and gets his 11th point of the game.
You have to like it when he gets involved on the offense like this. Nice shot.
54 seconds here in the third quarter. Wagner passes it. Grab by Ilgauskas. Fires. He can't answer back. Fades away inside. Brings it on his second attempt. That was all possible due to the offensive rebounding. Mutombo throws it in.
The Nets
have it. Was shooting 44% from the floor. Martin is asking for it in the post. In low. Pulls the trigger from the high post. Hits the front rim.
Martin had no one near him, and he still blew that shot inside. This is the NBA, not the NBDL.
Murray now has it. Off the mark from the top of the key by Murray.
Murray must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Kidd gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far. Wagner is at the controls. He's 6 of 9 from the floor. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Wagner. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 31-23.
The Nets
still cling to a small lead going into the fourth. What's been the key stats so far, Rod?
Assists, Bob. They're really showing what a good passing team they are. They're clicking together offensively and have the advantage on the scoreboard. An unselfish team is always at an advantage.
Hill inbounds the ball.
Ball. 15 go. Heat up. Hit coming. 2 and 4, 5.
Pass low post. Pulls the trigger from 8. Not a chance.
Murray can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse not to finish when you're that close.
Pass back. Martin shoots from the top of the key. Pulls it in by Mutombo.
The Cavaliers
would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Passes in the paint. Goes to the hook.
Murray fades on this shot, and that's what makes it so impressive.
Looks like he thought he needed a little more space than he had, and it turns out he was right. Jefferson with the inbound. Kidd with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Kidd dishes it off. Passes it. Fires. Answers right back.
The D did everything but puncture the ball with the rusty nail, and he still made the shot. Nice job.
The Cavaliers
have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Hill takes the turnaround J. Puts too much on it.
Hill should have known better than to take that one. You have to play within the confines of the game.
Now by Jefferson. 7 seconds to shoot. From inside. Gets the front rim.
Jefferson has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
It's picked off. Kidd has the rock. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Jefferson passes the ball. Seven on the shot clock. Fades away inside. Maybe next time.
But Tumbo was so close, you had to believe there was no way he'd miss that one. And that only makes it more pathetic that he did.
The Cavaliers are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Wagner jumps up, sinks it, and now has 15.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a physical game.
Physical is right. Real impressive that he got that shot off and laid it in. Mutombo throws it in.
The Nets
can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Passes. Seconds to shoot. Received by Kidd. They're inside. Shoots with the clock winding down. Gets back iron and out.
That shot didn't come off quite as planned, and the D was able to thwart it without much effort.
Hill makes the pass. They work it in. Pass to the paint. Mutombo comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Kidd heads up court. He has 6 points from the paint. Martin lets it go from 7 feet out. Money.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
Murray inbounds the ball. Get him. Bounce pass. Stolen. The Nets work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Kidd commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
The crossover is a smart thing to try when you're being shadowed like that. But the D was set. Got to take that charge.
Wagner has it. He's 7 of 11 from the floor. Passes it. They push it inside. Murray takes a shot from the elbow. Defensive rebound by Martin.
If you're in the NBA, you make that shot 99.9% of the time. And we just saw that 0.1% that you never see.
Jefferson passes. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Releases. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Tough call, Bob, but the right call. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Passes it.
The Cavaliers
have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Murray with the ball. Lobbed it in low in the paint. 7 seconds to shoot. Murray fires from the post, bounces off the left rim and out.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get it all the way there. He can't get the first. Yanks it down inside.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else. The tough shot is missed by Murray. Rebounded by Kittles. And that'll do it. Your final score for tonight's game, 36-27. Well, that's it for us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Nets come away with a 9-point win over the Cavaliers. They now move to 7-6 on the year. The Nets used a laser-accurate passing game today to pinpoint their passes on the offensive side of the ball. The assist numbers show the disparity, and it carried right over to the final score. Kenyon Martin finished the game with a total of 9 points and 8 rebounds. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.